everybody, it is Julie. Welcome back to Nobody's Beauty Guru. Today I am here with a tag video. I was tagged by Amanda D in the Ultimate Beauty tag. This has a couple of different questions. I'm going to try to run through them. I have about 20% battery life. We're going to play a race against the clock. I'm used to book tags. Makeup tags make me a little bit nervous, so we're going to just do my best. So the first question is, when did you get into makeup and why? I only got into makeup 4 or 5 years ago, and mainly because of my friend Kat. We were starting to write for a women's magazine, and I wanted to write beauty articles, and she was hardcore into beauty and into cruelty-free beauty, and I really wasn't wearing makeup. I kind of figured like, hey, that's really cool. I like the idea of being cruelty-free. And then I started buying makeup, a lot of it, because if you're gonna write articles about it, you have to use it, right? Like you have to know what you're talking about. So I started watching YouTube, I started watching beauty videos, and then I started realizing, wow, I have a lot to learn. And then what you see on my face now is watch and learn and just trial and error. So I got into it about 4 or 5 years ago because of a good friend, and was lucky enough to really start off my makeup loving being cruelty-free, like loosely at first. I definitely purchased cruelty-free, but I would accept gifts and stuff that weren't. Number 2 is my most repurchased product, and what is it? It's definitely these, the e.l.f. cleansing cloths. I'm addicted to these. I use these all the time. I use these for swatches at my desk. I use them for removing my like first layer of makeup before I do like my cleansing and everything. So these are super repurchased. Also my IT Cosmetics CC cream in light or medium, it doesn't matter which. This is my most repurchased foundation like of all time. Lumiere Lippy Stick by ColourPop, which I don't have right now because I used my last one and I'm not reordering until I use up more of my lipsticks. But I also repurchased the heck out of that. I also repurchased the heck out of my NYX Dewy Setting Spray. Number 3 is a product that I will never repurchase, and that is the Becca Aqualuminous Glow Foundation. I hated it. I will never, well, I didn't purchase the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Illumination, but I don't like it. I won't buy that. Best product dupe. This is all I could come up with, and it's as close as I could get because I'm not like one of those people that looks through collections for dupes because I'm bad at it. But I have a dupe for Becca's Opal, and this is one of my all-time favorite highlighters. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous color. It looks beautiful on, it's not what I'm wearing. I'm like holding it up next to my cheek like that could be what I'm wearing. It isn't. I panned one of these last year. So that is Becca's Opal. You don't want to pay Becca prices? I think that Fergie's Center Stage Collection highlighter in Hollywood Boulevard, which I know they don't have a collab with Fergie anymore, but I'm pretty sure they still sell this. This looks almost identical. Now this has like veins of like a bronze and a pink through it where you would think like, no way, it's the same thing, right? Depending on like where you swirl it, but like honestly, pretty close. This is that right there. So again, I think that it's a matter of like where you swatch. So if I had a little bit more gold, I got a little bit too much of the bronze in this swatch. So when it comes to high-end highlighters, if you've been looking for Opal and you don't want to pay that price point, give the Wet n Wild a try. I think this one is like $5 or $6, but you can get it like discounted, and the full size of this I think is like $28 or something. Have I ever bought fake makeup? Yep. When I was like younger, before I bought any makeup, I found what I thought was a MAC palette on eBay. It was like one of the Coastal Scents palettes that just had MAC on the front of it. And I didn't know any better because I didn't know makeup at all. But since knowing makeup, no. I don't buy on eBay. I don't buy anywhere except for like on reputable retailers. In my younger years, yeah, totally bought like a $30 Coastal Scents palette because I thought it was MAC. It wasn't. Current favorite makeup brands. Ew, that's a hard one. I really love the Balm. I like their blushes. I like their bronzers. I like their highlighters. I like their eyeshadows. Kat Von D, I really love her eyeshadow formulation, her contour palette formulation. I love her liquid lipsticks. I like her foundations. I like her primers. I like her setting sprays. I like her stuff. But realistically, also e.l.f., Wet n Wild, and Milani. What is one beauty hack that I know and that I do? I don't know. Do I have beauty hacks? I mean, I know how to repress a shadow. Maybe like the tape for like a wing, which I never do, but maybe that. Is that a hack? I feel like that's a hack. Does that qualify? I don't do anything fancy, guys, so I don't really have hacks. Do I have any beauty regrets? Yeah. currently not having had my eyebrows taken care of, threaded and or plucked or shaped, because they're a hot mess, and I apologize that you have to look at them. Now that's all you're gonna do. They were so shapeless that I had to let them grow out and go rogue just to like be able to shape them, because there wasn't enough there to shape. I don't really have any. By the time I started wearing makeup, I was older and I knew kind of what worked for me and what didn't work for me, so I didn't get into like the crazy 90, like I didn't go crazy with my makeup. I always kind of started subdued-ish and knowledgeable-ish. What's one product or brand that I would like to try? I'd love to try more cruelty-free brands. Cover FX is one that I realized was cruelty-free recently. I don't know why I didn't know that. I'd also really like to try Lunatics Cosmetics Lab more. I also haven't tried anything from Melt, so some of like the indie cruelty-free brands I'd like to try more of. They're just pricey, but I love Melt's bullet lipsticks, like the look of them, and I love their stack eyeshadows, and so maybe something from them. What do I use to remove my makeup? Well, like I said, I use these as my first step, and then my second step varies. I use Balms Away on my eyes to remove my eye makeup, and then I use varying foaming or cream cleansers to get the rest of my makeup off. I think right now I'm trying a Sunday Riley sample that I got in my Sephora Play box, but those are like ones that I just sample through, and that's everything. I will look up the originator of this tag. I don't know who it is, and it's not linked in Amanda's video, so I will figure out who the originator is for this tag and link them down below. I thank them for their time and energy coming up with this tag. I'm excited about it. I will tag Jules from Jules Griffin because she's a fellow Philly girl and I like her a lot. I will tag Claire, my co-creator of a collab coming up next week. Look for it. She is Claire Elizabeth here on YouTube, and I will link her as well. And then that's it, because I think a lot of the girls in our circle have already done this. If they haven't and you're watching this, please know that you're tagged and you can do this. I hope you guys like this video and seeing something a little bit different from me. If you have any other beauty questions for me, definitely let me know in the comments down below. If you have any like specifics, let me know. I will be filming a curly hair care video of like what I use on my curly hair. I will also be filming a color care video soon. Today might not be the day because my hair looks like awful. So if you like this video, give me a big old thumbs up, click subscribe, and I will see all of you in my next video. Bye guys.